Justin, what did you think of the scrimmage on Saturday?
It was a lot of fun. Kind of like a first real feel of just the defense and all the guys playing together. I felt like we were flying around, had tons of energy, and we were just out there making plays inside there.
Where do you think you've made the biggest progress in the spring from where you started, what you wanted to do, accomplish, and then now here finally?
Probably just getting stronger, and also just technique, getting the footwork down more tighter, and just getting my hand placement a little better.
How many impactful plays in your mind have you made this spring in terms of forced fumbles or sacks? Do you happen to know ballpark?
Not really. I'm just kind of out there playing. I feel like I just feel that I'm playing better. Like I'm really getting separation, getting lockout. It's easier to tear off blocks. So yeah, I feel myself making improvement.
Is starting important to you, or just being in the rotation as satisfying?
I'm kind of just the type of guy. I just want to make an impact, any type of impact I can, whether it's starting, whether it's rotation, any impact I can do.
Is there anything you have to do stamina-wise with the amount of snaps you got last year? Obviously, you talked about rotation. Is there anything that you'll do or concentrate on this summer as a defensive tackle to be ready for as many snaps as you do?
Yeah, definitely keeping the stamina up, and our conditioning staff does a good job of that with the fourth quarter program. It's supposed to be tough, so all that toughness and practice, all going hard in practice, game day and everything else is cold and easy.
What have been your early impressions of Micah Newton and Dante Johnson? Obviously, you were in the same position as them, not that long ago.
Yeah, Micah, he got injured recently, but just with the few time that he got to play, he's twitchy. He a fast guy, snap off the ball, finesse. Yeah, he's a fast, twitchy type of guy. And Dante, he just had it, wreaking havoc. He a big tackle. He kind of reminded me of myself when I first came in. Kind of just out there playing ball, playing his game, and just taking any coach he could take.
Because you weren't here in the spring summer, right?
Yeah, I came in the summer.
How excited are you just for the spring game coming up on Saturday, getting a chance to get out there, play like a game of football? It's not just in here in the ITF or something.
Definitely super excited. Spring ball makes me want to miss the season, and makes me want to go play a game. So having a spring game that's kind of simulating the game day is going to be real fun.
Now that you're into this a little bit, just talk about what the transition to college has been like for you. Coming out of high school, you've got all these accolades and expectations, and now you've got to come into the real world here with a lot of big boys and a lot of physicality. What's it been like for you to this point?
Kind of just when I first came in, it's kind of just staying humble. Also just, you're in high school. I mean, high school and college is so different. Just forget everything from high school. Kind of just putting it in your mind that you got a fresh start, you got to re-prove yourself, you got to relearn, because you learn different things in college from high school, so kind of relearn, regain that respect. So it's kind of just like you're starting over. You got to put in the mindset you're starting over.
So where do you feel you are at this point now, as you're finishing spring practice?
As far as just
the development of your game.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I feel like I really developed just with getting stronger and technique. Before coming here in high school, I started playing football later, so I'm still relatively new to it. So kind of just learning the little techniques and things from Coach Debo.
For you,
he kind of just think. You could really beat your opponent just by outsmarting him. So he's been really stressing that football is more than just physicality. It's also a mental game. So kind of just like looking at the alignment, you could kind of get a sense when he's going to repass or when the guard's going to pull. So kind of just analyzing a little pre-snap.
how excited is the defense? How excited is the defense to show something different compared to what they were last year during the spring game?
I think we're super excited. With a new scheme, and I say the defensive line-wise, less responsibility, more just playing. I feel like this new defensive scheme just makes us free. It kind of just lets us showcase our football ability. So I feel like a lot of guys on the defense are super excited to play in this.
And then real quick, just obviously like half the team from last year was drafted this in a couple of weeks. How exciting is it to watch all these guys you're friends with get a chance to go pro?
It's amazing, especially most of those guys. I look at them kind of like a mentor in a way. When I came in, they all kind of took me in, coached me up on really everything, so I kind of just get excited seeing them boys going to the next stage.
Awesome. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.
Thank you.